good evening, everyone. Hello, thank you for catching this broadcast. Say hello, say how are you? So, as I can see, who is in here with me tonight to have that interactive discussion? I can't do this without you guys. So, I have to have you so as we can have that interaction. So, good evening, say hello, so as I can see your names here on my StreamYard. Now, have you ever thought about if we keep it right down to the bare minimum, what makes the difference between those who make things happen and those who don't? I call them the movers and shakers of the world, the people who, they just get results and they have a system for, how to make things happen. And tonight, if you are looking for that, if you are looking for that one piece that makes all the difference between those who make it happen and those who don't, or simply keep trying to find it, I'm going to show you the one thing that makes the difference. And this is not like coming out of thin air or anything. This is something we've used times and again and again and again with people. We've demonstrated results. How do we know? Because I'm not saying this like, out of my own things. This is something that has been discovered in 1933. So I'm going to tell you about it. Tonight, I'm talking about one picture, one visual I'm going to show you, and that will make things super crystal clear about the difference between people who make things happen and people who don't. So I'm cutting all the fluff and the fat out of the equation, and I'm giving you the essential. Where are you guys? Those who want to have it all, those who want to understand what's going on. Why aren't my results already here? I know it's there. I know I deserve better. I know there's something better for me, but where is it? Why it's not coming, Nabila? So tonight I'm going to walk you through the steps and explain a piece about our mind. You know that I am obsessed with the mind. I'm obsessed with what's going on in the mind. And when I explain this to you, you're going to be shocked at how simple it is, but also how powerful. Now, it changed my life, and I'm going to share it with you because I'm very, very much obsessed with applying. I mean, information is great, having knowledge is amazing, getting more intellectual is awesome. But for me, the reality of the application, whether it's going to work or not, for me is what makes it or breaks it. How awesome is that? Tonight, I'm going to share with you if you are looking at something that's going to clear all the fog about why my results are not here yet. I'm going to show it to you in one visual, and I'm going to apply it. Since we are interested in application, I'm going to apply it to three situations. How awesome is that? This is the teacher in me. I'm going to apply it to grades. You know, the difference between a student who is always getting the grades, even though they don't study, and those who do. And I'm going to apply it to sales. You know, a lot of people in sales, they suffer because they work hard, they do things and so on, and they don't get results. And the third situation, I'm going to apply it to career positioning, career positioning, and how it is affected by this. But first of all, a quick sneak peek into who is in here with me tonight. Let's see who is in here with me tonight. I can see Maha Dalaji Bel'id. Good evening, Maha. Long time. Who else? Who else is in here with me tonight? Let's see. Mary Faye is here. Okay, awesome. I love it. So let's see who is in here with me tonight. Okay. Now, let's get, so what is the issue? What is the issue? A lot of times we notice that, sometimes we are in a situation, we look at our results and we say, you know what, I'm not really happy with these results, but I want to change them. So I'm going to read a book, and I'm going to have a course or certification or something that's going to help me improve, or upgrade my level. But you read the book, you finish it, you say, yeah, 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 I'm gonna do it, and then you put the book on the shelf and you try to apply the first day, the second day, the first week, the second week. Maybe you can take it to the third week, but you're just going to notice that you're just going back to square one. And you are going to pick up that old habit of arriving late to work, or procrastinating before taking a decision, or submitting that project last minute, or catching the bank really minutes before it closes. And it's always, always, always the same thing, the same results. You're getting the same results again and again and again. And you say, why is that? I'm disheartened. I see my colleagues moving on in positions. I see my colleagues getting grades if you are a student. I see my colleagues getting good sales. And every, some people in sales, they tell me every Friday, Fridays for the people in Dubai, but every Thursday, when they are going to put the charts for sales up there about the best salesperson in the company every week, I feel, kind of, I'm cringing. Why? Because my name is never there. And every week I'm hoping and wishing and hoping and wishing that my name will be there, and it's not there. Tell me, what is the problem, Nabila? Now, likewise, I work with students, and students say, you know what? I'm a hard worker, and I put my heart in there, and I study really, really hard, but the grades are not coming. And I see others who are barely doing the minimum, and they are getting the grades. What is going on? There's something wrong. The system is broken. Tell me what's going on. Well, tonight, stick in here. Tonight, I'm going to show you a picture that's going to change your life. No kidding, right? Right. Okay, let's see. Dr. Hind is here. Welcome. Onati is here. Good evening. Good evening. Long time, Onati, right? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, awesome. Then I see Samar Ghanam here. Good evening, Samar. Good evening, Dr. Amani Al-Brekan. Good evening. Iman Osman here. Good evening, good evening. Lamis Omush, thank you for joining us. Let's see in here. Thank you all for joining in. Okay, so listen, guys. I'm going to put this picture in here, but let me first of all tell you a few words about the background of the picture. The picture was first invented by Dr. Thurman Fleet in 1933. Thurman Fleet, he's a doctor in the martial arts. And what he saw, a lot of people are coming to him to heal, but they couldn't heal. Using the medicinal, so to speak, technology, using the medications and so on and so forth. And he figured out that why aren't these people getting healed? It's because, he says, the medication is addressing the symptoms of the sickness and not the sickness itself. You see what I mean? So it's trying to cover, it's trying to cover up, it's trying to camouflage, so to speak, the pain, and it's not getting to the heart or the source origin of the sickness or the illness and so on. So he said, you know what? Because we think in pictures, everything is pictures. People, now let's even do a test. If you close your eyes and I give you any word, for example, intelligent person, you're going to think of Sama. If I say your house or your car or your daughter or your son or table or chair, immediately there is a picture that's going to come, and you can really see it. We think in pictures. So Dr. Thurman Fleet realized that because we think in pictures, as long as we don't have a picture of the mind, you know, it's going to be a problem, because people will try to, we think it's the brain, but it's not the brain. So as long as we haven't understood the mind and we don't have a picture for it, it's going to be difficult for people to control their mind or to direct their mind towards what they want. Let me show you very quickly this picture. Let's see. Humaira Khan is here. Good evening. Good evening. Nada Zidan is here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. You are at the right place in the right time, because today is going to be different, Nada, and you understand why. Let's see. Samar is here. Amazing. Listen, without any further ado, look at this picture. Look at this picture. It's a funny, very simple picture. We call it Dr. Thurman Fleet. All the credit is to him. He calls it the stick person. This is the stick person, and the stick person, he tried to explain the mind and how it works in very simple, plain words that anybody, even a child, can understand. Right. Look at the big circle. The big circle is your mind. The big circle is your mind and my mind and everybody's mind. Look at what's going on in there. There is at the top level thoughts, the bottom level feelings. The top part is our conscious mind, al-wa'i, okay, in Arabic, the conscious mind. We think thoughts in our conscious mind. Fair enough? Fair enough. Now, the bottom part contains the feeling. I always put it here because this is the subconscious mind. This is the part of the mind that you don't have control of. It's like your black box. It controls everything about you, yet you don't know how to control it. You can control your thinking. You say, I'm going to read a book or I'm going to do something, but you don't control your subconscious mind. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? Think with me like this. The intellectual mind, think about the iceberg. See the iceberg, the big iceberg? The top is the conscious mind, the visible part is the conscious mind. It's 2 to 4%. You control 2 to 4% in your day. You control 2 to 4% in your day. The rest, the iceberg that is under the water, the big part, 96 to 98%, that's your subconscious mind, and it's silent, and it's there, and it controls your life, and it's doing things every day. It has mental programs to do every day to get the same results, keep you comfortable, and so on. And guess what? That's the part that controls what you are going to wake up tomorrow and do. Is it going to be something new, or is it going to be the same thing that you did yesterday, the day before, and the day before? It's your subconscious mind. And guess what? We think now, if we add this piece, let's see any reactions so far. Fatma is here. Dr. Hind is here. Balvindar is here. Okay, Nati is watching. Dr. Hind watching. Let's go, guys. Let's go. React. Say hello. Tell me what you think. Is it clear? Is it clear? Samar and Amani and Nada, is it clear? Are the two parts of your mind clear? Yeah. You know, a lot of people think they can make things happen by reading a book, by doing some exercises and so on. And the truth is, you are under the control of something very, very, very powerful. Let me give you an example, because this subconscious mind is in control of 96 to 98%. What are the chances of beating a silent, mighty, program that is inside of us? What are the chances? And we have 2 to 4%, control over from an intellectual conscious mind. And this explains why people really, really, they have all intentions to change. They want to change. And they say, yeah, today is my day. Today is my day. And they say, yes, today is my day. I promise you, Nabila, I'm going to do the gym membership, and I'm going to release, and I'm going to lose what they call, I'm going to lose, I need to lose 15 pounds, or I need to lose 20 pounds. And they really, really mean it. They buy the membership card, but the next day they don't wake up. They want to wake up, and the voice sitting in their head, what I call the con man, tells them, you know what? You are too tired today. Let's do it tomorrow. And tomorrow, no, you know what? There is Ramadan. Let's finish Ramadan, and then we will exercise after Ramadan. Why? Because during Ramadan, you're going to eat sweets, you need coffee, and the con man in your head knows you really, really well, and knows exactly how you think, and knows exactly the tricks to keep you in the comfort zone. Let's apply this to grades. So as I said, I work with students, and they say, I work really, really hard, and I go to class, and it's like I haven't studied anything, and I get bad grades. Why? Well, because you are working with the 2 to 4% that is in your intellect. You're filling it with memorization, with numbers, with memorizing the things, and so on. But the subconscious is set at bad grades. My grades, I'm not good in mathematics. I'm not gonna make it. There is an inside story that is telling the student, I'm not good in math. My sister is really good in math. She's smart. My parents said it since we were kids. My sister is very smart. She gets the good grades, but I'm not smart. So you see what's going on in here? We have a blockage, which is, I'm not smart. I don't get good grades. I'm always, less than average. I'm mediocre, right? There is a story in there that is controlling the results. You see what I mean? And until we remove the blockage, we remove the story connected with, I'm not good enough in math, nothing is going to happen. The student is going to continue to work hard and work hard and work hard and struggle, and feels like he's slipping every time. Oh, this time I forgot the equation. That time, oh, I was behind time. And every time there is an excuse, but it's never the right excuse. The right excuse is that his paradigm is programmed at, I'm not good enough in this. Now let's take the example of sales. Does it resonate with you guys? Does it resonate with you? Tell me. Hello. Tell me. Where are you guys? Tell me if this is resonating with you, if this is making sense. The example of the grades with the student. Let's take the example of the salesperson. Let's take the example of the salesperson. So the salesperson is thinking, yeah, I know. We can have salespeople who are probably twins. They are twins, from the same mom, the same dad. One is making it big time in sales. The other is not, is barely making some sales in the company. Why? They are They memorize the same sales presentation. They went to the same school. They genetically they are from the same dad and mom. They play together and all their childhood and so on and so forth. But one is a bit shy and one is sociable, outgoing, open, go-getter. Why? Again, we need to understand what's inside the subconscious goal, the subconscious mind. What is the story? What is the self-image? What was engraved in the subconscious mind of the child at a young age, especially before age 7? Something that we don't generally have access to only if we practice hypnosis or we practice some other techniques that help us dig deep into the subconscious mind of the person, so as we get out the blockages. That it could be a money blockage. The child could be scared of earning money. He doesn't inside, intellectually he says, yeah, I want to earn money, but intellectually there might be a fear of getting money. Why? Because, for example, he saw mom and dad get separated because of money. It could be. There is something in there. Why the child became shy? Why one became shy and one became outgoing, sociable, and so on and so forth. And that gets reflected in their results. One would wake up in the morning and start calling people and making sales. The other, oh, it's 9 o'clock, it's too early. Maybe people are not going to pick up now. Excuse. At 11, he says, maybe they are having meetings and so on. I'll do it after lunch. Mindset. Manel safe. Mindset. What's behind? Childhood trauma, story, self-image, things happening in there, in the iceberg, the iceberg, underneath the water, we think these are, kids' stories and it happened and malish and, but big time changers. Let's take the example of career positioning. Now, this is in the Davenport report. People, especially in high positions, they can go as far as leaving on the table 1.2 million out of lack of confidence, out of not going after what they want. Why? Because there is a story keeping them inside. They are afraid. What if they don't? What if they don't appreciate me? What if I fail and I'm not good enough? And am I good enough to be CEO? Who said I'm good enough for CEO? I don't think so. This person is smarter than me. That person can do better than me. And we keep pulling ourselves down. We keep pulling ourselves down, and we always have an excuse, and it's always an excuse, but it's never the right excuse. Some people say, yeah, no, I prefer to go step by step, little by little, right? I'm going slow. And actually, this is an excuse to protect themselves from being hurt. They've been hurt a lot. They've been hurt big time. And they fell flat on their face. And they got disapproved of. And people judged them. And it felt so painful that they say, you know what? I'm not going to do it anymore. You see? And now every time you want to jump, you want to do something new, the voice in your head tells you, don't you remember? Don't you remember when you failed? Don't you remember you want to open a business and they are hard, they want you to open a business. But the con man in the head keeps telling them, who do you think you are? There is no millionaire in your family. How can you become a millionaire? Who is millionaire in your family? Anyway, you're kidding yourself. And in no time, we go back to the comfort zone and we sit in there another year and another year and another year and another year, playing from the sidelines of life, tiptoeing our life into retirement. You see? There was a study done on people on their deathbed, and they were told, what is the thing you regretted most? The majority said, not going after what I wanted. Living life with my song still in my heart. Living this word, I mean, God sent me to this world to do something, to help people, to give a service, to do something, to leave behind a legacy, to live life to the fullest. And I said, no, I'm going to play safe from the sidelines of life. So that's the whole difference between those who try. They allow themselves, they open their mind and they say, you know what, even if I failed, that's okay. At least I tried. At least I tried. Does it make sense? Where are you guys? Give me give me some hearts, give me some love, give me some some yes, give me I got carried away talking from my heart. uh, yes, yes, yes. Where are you guys? Yes, it resonates with you. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, you know, high profile ladies in good jobs and so on, and they reach that by struggling, by working hard. But after that they say, how do I stay in my game? How do I stay in my game? How do I keep moving? I don't know. I came here by working hard, but now working hard is keeping me the same. Well, that's exactly that. There is a point, there is a law. It's called the law of diminishing returns. The law of diminishing returns says that there is a point where working hard is not going to pay anymore. There is a point where actually, if you stay in the same place and you don't jump higher, you're going to get lower and lower and lower and lower. The law of diminishing returns. One day I'll devote a session on the law of diminishing returns, where when you hit a, a certain spot, you plateau. You hit the ceiling, a glass ceiling, and then you start coming down. Everything goes up, reaches the peak, and then starts coming down. That's exactly the law of diminishing return. So rather than stay there stuck and so on and so forth, why don't we jump and take stakes on our life? And for that, there needs work with the subconscious mind. You want to have your subconscious mind with you. You want to have your subconscious mind working with you and not against you. Well, this, so um, one thing that we can do, you say give us some steps to find out how to do it. You can journal, you can kind of write, because when you write like why you are not doing this and you are not achieving this, when you write, because if we don't write, the thoughts are going to keep bouncing back and forth in our head, going in circle like a roller coaster or a vicious circle. But when you start putting them down, after a while you are going to notice things that are keeping you, holding you back, keeping you down. Okay, once you understand at least what is the story that is holding me back, you can write about what is it I want, and you need a step-by-step system on how to move from a story of lack and limitation and victim and so on, into a story of abundance, into a story, yeah, hell yeah. Who is tonight saying hell yeah, I'm gonna go after my goal and change my story? Who is ready to say hell yeah? Tell me. Dua Misbah is here. Sana Jalil, we are listening here. Unnati says, who is ready to say, hell yeah, show me the way and I will follow you? Dana Ayub is here and she says yes. Nada says yes. Humaira says yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Huh? Where are? Hell yeah. Amani Al-Brikan, yes, the law of diminishing returns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm gonna change the story. You see, life is short. Life is short. And we're gonna make, good stuff with it. Right? Yes, yes, hell yeah, hell yeah. I love it. I love it. Fatma says, hell yeah, I'm in. Mary Faye says, yes. Unnati says, yes, show me the way. I will follow you. I love, love, love it. Listen, guys, if you like this stuff and you like these thoughts, and I'm arranging or I'm having 3 days 3 days challenge, uh, live on March 24th, March 25th, and March 26th, where I'm going to be here live with you, and I'm going to talk and I'm going to show you how to thrive. Thrive. This is beyond career lifestyle balance. I'm going to talk and give you techniques and tools on how to create balance, but more than balance. You want to live a good life. This is life worth living, right? So I'm going to show you how to achieve that using this amazing information about the mind. Okay, Hadil Falata, hello, hello there. Crochet lady, hello. I love it. I love it, and I love your your post with your yarns. It's amazing. We are going to create our own future. Humaira says, Mr. Osama, good evening. Yeah, 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 hell yeah, of course. So 3 days, 3 days. We are if you want to be invited for the event, which is going to be live for 3 nights, and I will walk you step by step through a process of how to create balance between our career and lifestyle. Most of the time, as women, we give our career everything. Why? We want to prove ourselves. We want to be better than our, sorry, no, disrespect, better than our male colleagues. We want, because we are taught that you're going to need to prove yourself. You're going to need to work hard. You're going to need to prove who you are. So what we are going to do, we're going to relax into creating balance between our career and our lifestyle, and live life on our own terms. If you are interested, hashtag, hashtag challenge. Write down in the chat box hashtag challenge, and we will send you an invitation. There's going to be homework. I've just finalized the homework, so we're going to have homework, and it's going to be a process where you get to work on how to do I bring balance between my career and my lifestyle. Now, if anything, the pandemic has taught us that career is important, advancement in the career is important, and it's our birthright, but also having an amazing lifestyle, a lifestyle that responds to our heart's desire, that keeps us like, alive and alive and alive. If that is you, let's rock it. Manel Saif said, let's rock it. So let's rock it. Hashtag challenge. Crochet lady. I love it. I love it. Hashtag challenge. We'll send you the link to the invitation with an email about the times and where to find the challenge and where to find the homework and everything. You are taken care of. I love you all. Hang in there and stick in there, and we will blast it. We'll give it a blast like always. If you've been watching my challenges and my webinars, you know I give it no less than my all. So get ready with pen and notepad and lots of notes and lots of nuggets and takeaways over 3 consecutive nights. How awesome is that? Listen, you deserve it. So take a note, hashtag challenge, and get your invitation, and let's rock it. Have a great, great evening, everyone. Bye bye.